We know that at Revolution, it will be Hangman Adam Page challenging our AEW World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. This past Wednesday night at Dynamite, Hangman challenged MJF to a Texas death match. MJF had no interest in accepting a Hangman in a Texas death match, so Hangman had to sweeten the pot, putting up the stipulation that for Hangman to be defeated at Revolution, he could never challenge for the AEW World Championship again. Plus, Tony, we understand that MJF this coming Wednesday night is expected to announce his half of the stipulation for the title match.
Picked up by Bishop Khan.
And right now, the demand just dominating the champions here in the early goings, Tony.
And you know what? You mentioned that Ricochet has that national championship. I can certainly see these three men becoming trios champs, without a doubt.
Right now, isolating Hangman Adam Page is Bishop Khan, and Ricochet. Hangman breaks through the clothesline attempt, and now battering the jaw of Bishop Khan, but in comes Leona from behind.
Maybe the strongest man in all of AEW, and that's saying a lot because we got some powerful men here, but no one is like Leona.
Well, speaking of strength, Tony, later on tonight, we will see another man who might have claim to that crown. Claudio Castagnoli look to defend his CMLL World Heavyweight Championship against Josh Alexander of the Don Callis family.
Yeah, there's a guy who can lay claim, there's no doubt. Look at this. There you see the match for the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship still to come tonight. How about that double shotgun drop kicks on top from JetSpeed?
Steve Mike Bailey, the check coming in, taking down Khan and Toa, leaving Ricochet on his own with a very angry Cowboy.
3-on-1, and Nice
knee drop. And the splash.
It's amazing how he could change directions in midair and a running lariat that time. Sliding lariat, if you will, from Hangman. And that time, one coming from one direction, but it was a misdirection play, sending...
I'm not sure if it was an intentional misdirect or the champs just weren't on the same page, but either way, Ricochet paying the price that time. Tag made. Kevin Knight, legal for Jet Set Rodeo, the AEW World Trios champions.
Quite a name, Jet Set Rodeo. Fans have taken to it, and a broad smile on Kevin Knight. You know, the more he wrestles in AEW, the more confidence he builds. Tag is made. Here is Bishop Khan, and Bishop Khan just hammering Kevin Knight. And I think some of this has to do with Kevin Knight at the beginning of the match, pushing that belt right in the face of Bishop Khan. Showing some anger here, as we said, top to bottom. What a program we have for you tonight. There's a knife edge chop. As we are coming to you from the Front Wave Arena, right outside of beautiful San Diego, Oceanside. Double underhook.
Tag made, Kevin Knight finding some relief from Speedball Mike Bailey. And Speedball lighting up Bishop Khan with those rapid fire kicks.
Living up to his name, and now here comes the natural champ. Spin, back heel kick, axe kick, front kick that time. And Speedball, superstar press. No, didn't get it.
Frustration there on the part of Speedball Mike Bailey. Went for that high roundhouse kick. Ricochet avoided it. Speedball unable to avoid the Enziguri.
And then a springboard drop kick sending Hangman outside. Great drop step by Ricochet. This is for the AEW Trios Championship. The first title defense for the team of JetSpeed and Hangman Adam Page. And on the floor, trouble.
Bishop Khan just bouncing Speedball back and forth off the barricade, off the ring apron.
Watch out! Big guys on the run!
Leona ran over Hangman.
That's a runaway freight train right there. Here it comes again. Wow, amazing strength. The Demand in charge. This match continues on TNT and HBO Max.
Introducing new Frost.
You're looking live at the Front Wave Arena where the AEW World Championship for the Trio Championship is on the line. Tony Schiavone and Excalibur, we are coming to you at ringside.
And Tony, over the last few moments, we've seen the challengers, the Demand, just dominating. Speedball, Mike Bailey, one-third of the AEW World Trios Champions. Bailey, multiple times, attempted to make it to his point, to get some relief, but the Demand stymied him at every turn.
The Demand, great combination of power and speed. With GOA and, of course, Ricochet, those kicks had no effect at all. Like, yo! Took him down. Trying to sit out Senton, could not get it. Mike Bailey up to a neutral corner. Hangman calling him over, but Bailey's got to make his way there.
Speedball up to the top, finds his footing. Missile drop kick takes down the big man.
And now opens the door to make the tag, but can he? Hangman, I believe a little bit of blood coming down from his lip there.
To Ricochet and Hangman, opposite sides of the ring. Hangman comes off the middle rope, takes down Bishop Khan, swinging a miss. Ricochet clipped on midair. And Hangman takes flight.
And Hangman, oh my God! Leona goes to the bell table, and now pick up.
Your point, this Wednesday night we will hear from MJF, the other half of the stipulation for the AEW World Championship title match coming up on Sunday, March 15th at Revolution. Hangman asked for a Texas Death Match. He had to put up the fact that if he loses to MJF at Revolution, Hangman can never challenge for the AEW World Championship for the remainder of his career.
It's quite a stipulation.
Very high stakes for that match at Revolution. The stakes will be raised this coming Wednesday. But right now, Ricochet.
Ricochet so close to being a double champion here in AEW.
Hangman Adam Page, though, his toughness, his durability, unparalleled. That's the type of toughness you need, Tony, to become a two-time AEW World Champion. That toughness could lead him to his third reign as World Champion coming up in just about 3 weeks at Revolution. Ricochet getting a pair of shots from Speedball and the Jet coming night now. Khan.
Rush kicks.
That reeling totally going to absorb the contact.
He just spit that back out. And he picks up one. Oh my God, he's got both.
And this is a strength you mentioned, Tony. Leona is just unreal.
That is one powerful, scary big man right there.
Bishop gone back into the mix. Sends Speedball out, but Speedball hung on to the top rope. Bailey, wow! That takes flight.
And Leona goes down on that one. But Hangman, look at this, he's poised. As we'll take a look at one more time. Speedball might go. Right up in the ring. 1, 2, and 2 count.
Hangman was looking for that buckshot lariat. He wanted to put Ricochet away, but Ricochet a half step too quick for the Hangman. But Hangman,
he caught Ricochet.
over Ricochet slips free.
Meanwhile, here comes Mike Bailey. Watch. Front kick. The knees got in. Bishop Khan is down.
Oh my goodness! Bishop Khan spiked Bailey. To spike Bishop Khan
with a DDT. Ducking low. Ricochet down goes Kevin Knight. Ricochet knocks him for a flip on that lariat.
Championship with a demand, giving them one hell of a fight.
I agree. This is, I don't know, I'm sure, I wouldn't say more than they bargained for, but this is a hell of a challenge for their first title defense. Hangman fighting off both members of GOA. Now he's going to try to looking for Deadeye. He's got him up.
Deadeye!
The apron down goes Toa Leona.
And now Ricochet. Oh, the knee. Once again, it looked like that Hangman was trying to the buckshot. Couldn't get it.
Hangman's hands were down, Tony. He absorbed that impact all up his jaw. Nice adjustment there by Speedball as Ricochet dropped to the mat.
There he goes. He's going. Oh, no, Ricochet pulls. Stephon Smith in front of him. He's got Hangman up. Oh, it's on. 1, 2, go. So close to having new champs. Ricochet is furious with the count by the referee. He's going to the spirit gun here, Excalibur.
Ricochet. He's been tormented by
One shot, Lariat! Yeah!